Before we talk about today's episode, I felt like making it a preface because, well, my last Danganronpa review didn't exactly get the best response, and that was entirely my fault. I kind of let my emotions get the better of me, and just to make it clear, it wasn't emotions of despair over Kyoko's death. It was more frustration with the Miai head at this point because we all predicted that. I even said in the review itself that we all knew that Kyoko was was probably going to die, and yet I was kind of hoping that they would swerve us with at least some kind of interesting little twist, but nope, we didn't get it, and I was just really getting frustrated with the Mirai hand at that point, not just because of characters who I keep complaining about, like Munakata, Ruruka, and Kakura, who I really should have celebrated more, that at least two of those three were dead, but I really shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I should have actually done a little bit more of a review and talking about stuff that I'm talking about right now, in fact. In that, yeah, I am getting frustrated with the Mirai hand, but maybe I shouldn't call it just a bad anime just yet, at least not until I watch the entire season. As of right now, it's definitely not the worst anime that's out there, or definitely not the worst anime of this season. But yeah, I kind of should have actually done a little bit more of a review, so my apologies, and I will try to keep my emotions in check in the future, and we'll actually do more of a in-depth and analytic review, I should say. Now then, oh wait, also, about that whole thing that this might actually be yet another ruse, like some people point out, like, they might mulligan Kyoko's death, just like they already did with Asahina's. I won't be surprised by it. I'm ready that the Miai might send our way, cause you know what? I am getting tired of these little swerves that aren't just there for shock value. I will take whatever they can dish it out. I am ready for anything you can deal me. I am ready for anything, Kodaka. I am having issues that I probably should work out. Sorry. I just also finished watching the season 3 premiere of Lucha Underground, and I might be a little bit hot-headed at the moment, so yeah, let me just fix my camera and put my bandana back on, so yeah, be right back. Okay, so, Danganronpa 3, Zetsubou-hen, Episode 9. Oh boy, this could lead to some possibilities, but I'll get to that in just a bit, but first, so the episode opened up with, leaving off where we left off last time, with Chiaki actually encountering Junko. It was actually kind of interesting to see them interact with each other, because all we've actually seen them interact is, the closest we've seen Chiaki and Junko interact is between AI, Chiaki, and Monokuma, so that's kind of two approximations of characters interacting with one another, and now we get to see the what could be considered the real ultimate hope against the real ultimate despair. So that's actually an interesting little bit. And then, but before she could try to snap Hajime off his Izu face, which is impossible again, the bombing and all that. But Chisa comes in and is able to fend them off with fire extinguisher that she just throws. It's actually hilarious to see Junko gets wound in the head with a fire extinguisher, but Chisa, that's not how you use a fire extinguisher. You're supposed to spray it. You ever see like any kind of show where they use fire extinguishers? I don't make them explode, but yeah, look it up. Anyways, because of that, thanks to that distraction though, Chiaki and Nagito are able to escape, and unfortunately Chisa is left with Junko. Never a good idea. So while Chiaki and Nagito are recovering in the classroom, Junko shows some of her handiwork to Chisa, one of the students that she showed her despair-inducing video to, And he does, well, just leave that image there, and I'll let you fill in the blanks. It's censored. I think it's going to be censored in whatever version you watch, but oh boy, I don't want the censor to be released, removed, because wow, I mean, the dude's it's a random blue dude, so I don't know how much they'll end up showing, but oh god, whoa. Never watch this anime while you're eating, that's for sure. Anyway, Chiaki while Chiaki and Nagito are recovering in the classroom, they begin discussing what their next move should be, and also Mikan and Peko come in. Of course, Mikan, we know we can't trust, but she actually doesn't do anything to encourage them to go out. It's actually Chiaki who says they should go see and try and save Chisa. Oh boy. And ironically, it's Nagito who does the right thing to tell them not to go, but Chiaki keeps saying they need to go save Chisa, and alright, I know Chiaki's trying to do the right thing, and I still love her for that, but Chiaki, this one time, please shut up, you're going into dangerous waters, but oh well, Chiaki's words end up moving her class so much that they decide to move out, and the ultimate impersonator even finally removes his mask, which also happened to have hair on it. You know, I get the facial mask and everything, but why did you just not just dye your hair and cut it up? Because wouldn't that be a lot easier than having to wear a wig for several hours on end? Because I've worn wigs. It's for an extended period of time. It's going to get itchy after a while, you know. Well, whatever. Anyway, with their words of encouragement, they head out. Meanwhile, back with Chisa, thanks to Mukuro, I think they were able to chain her to a chair, and of course show her Ryota's video. Well, the killing games that I'm guessing were edited by Ryota, and well, they do the good old Clockwork Orange thing. Yeah, it's just as creepy as that, and oh, it actually gets creepier because then Mukuro starts stabbing spikes into Chisa's head. Anyone ever notice that this anime might be a little bit off? And because of that, Chisa, just by the burning of Munakata's picture in her head, she falls into despair. So, pretty much confirmation that Chisa's probably at least like one of the final bosses of the Miai-hen. Anyway, yeah, so she probably faked her death, so yeah, there's that confirmation. The Class 77 go out and end up splitting up a little bit because Nekomaru and Gundam have to deal with the parade, as it's called, and of course Gundam has, or I should say Tanaka, the Forbidden One, has some nice Saint Seiya reference there and all that, and meanwhile back with Ryota, he's trying his best to try. The real Ryota, by the way, is trying to run away, and well, yeah, he ends up getting surrounded by Junko and all of her followers. But she doesn't do anything to him, just shares some final farewells and lets him know that he's pretty much screwed over the entire world. I really like Ryota at this point because, wow, his character has just gone through so much crap in this series. Wow. I'll definitely watch the Miai-hen, at least for him at this point, because he's probably the only good remaining new character. Well, except for maybe Chisa, if I just said she's still alive, and if she's the villain, who just, after all that despair-inducing, she's probably now become level 5 infected Rena, which, since I really like Higurashi, I would love to see that in Danganronpa. Anyway, yeah, Ryota manages to get away after Sakakura comes in to take on Junko. Of course, we all know how well this is going to turn out, but whatever, it's Sakakura. If he gets his ass kicked, that's just going to give us more reason to eat our popcorn. But yeah, meanwhile, back with the Class 77 as they're heading down into Junko's secret base. They along the way, it looks like Mikan has a change of heart, even though we know that she's become a remnant of despair at this point. She lets the rest of the group go ahead and then pushes Chiaki into a secret passage, making it look like she's let her escape and all that. But then she escapes into the Izuru Kamakura hallways and in the place where Izuru was, and she runs into Chisa, who gives an evil smile to end the episode. Dun dun dun. So yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Really good episode, really good twist, and who knows? Maybe this will salvage the Miai-hen for me. Until then, though, we'll just have to wait and see, and I'll be back next week with Miai-hen, which I guess it's looking a little bit better at this point for me. So, calm down. So, yeah, I've calmed down and I'm all good. So yeah, I'll look forward to it. And right now, I need to go go visit my GameStop and pick up some gift cards because the new Phoenix Wright game is out and only available on the eShop. Anyone ever noticed that Capcom really sucks?